we was talking yesterday because you put me on the game. I didn't see the Camron and AB interview, and you called up and said you didn't like the way they had AB up there, the way he was treated. You know what I'm saying? And I told you, I said, Janie B, I saw AB at the casino yesterday, and he was drunk out of his mind. He couldn't even stand up. And I just felt sad for him, me and Blue Blood and my brother David Flash Sparks. You know what I'm saying? So when you told me that he had him up there, I'm like, wow, that's crazy, right? But then today, when I saw Camron do the apology video, and he goes into his apology, but also mentioned, yeah, I seen AB at the casino. I'm like, oh shit, he saw Cam the same time. I mean, he saw AB the same time we saw him. You know what I'm saying? And but we was.
So he already knew what the score was.
Exactly. But we was on some shit like, we ain't gonna exploit that man like that. You dig what I'm saying? We feel.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's your girl Feet on YouTube, and it's the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Y'all know this is a pro Jesus loving channel, period. That's it. That's all. I talk about boxing, I talk about Jesus, and whatever else I want to talk about over here on this channel. You feel me? And right now, I want to talk about the whole situation with AB being on, Camron and Mason Beth's the podcast over there is what it is. You know what I mean? First of all, let me say this. Yesterday when I made that video, I was one of the first ones to really report on it, even though I'm a fairly very small channel, but I caught it early and I jumped all over it early. The main reason why is because if y'all listen to the video, I was hurting for AB, and if y'all look at anything that I have on AB, it's me expressing, my hurt for AB and where he's at in his life right now and in his career. It hurts me to see him like this. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. Yesterday when I reported on it, I said that things were cut out of the video because it didn't seem like it was a reason to put him out. Number one. And number two, I also said that they knew he was off his rocker, and if he your man's, you were saying he your brother and you love him, why would you even bring him on the show in that predicament? You know what I'm saying? If you really wanted to protect old girl, you wouldn't have put her in a room with him. If you know how he is, we all know how AB is, whether we know him personally or not. His mouth is reckless. He like that when he's sober, but you can imagine when he on one. You know what I'm saying? That's number two. Number three, that was Imrek. I don't know who the lady was, shout out to her, but that was Imrek explaining that him and Blue Blood, they seen Camron as well around. I mean, they seen AB around the same time, and they knew he was toe up. And Blue Blood is a boxing channel. He looks for every opportunity to put these fighters on his live. You know what I'm saying? Put these fighters on his channel and go live with them. But they said they felt so sorry for him, which is what I said yesterday, how I felt about it. I feel sorry for him. My exact words, that they didn't want to exploit this man, and they felt like, and that lady who was talking felt the same way, that Camron and them exploited that man. And I said that yesterday. I didn't use the word exploit, but what I said was, y'all knew this man was toe up before y'all brought him on there. Y'all bring him on there to humiliate himself and to bring some ratings to the show. You know what I'm saying? Which they don't need him for ratings, I know. But for that day, they was using him for that. You had to, because y'all knew this man was off his rocker. And y'all brought him on there anyway, and it did look exploitative, if that's a word. You know what I'm saying? It ain't look right. It's wrong. In so many levels. And I asked y'all, I said, hey, y'all comment below, and everybody commented and said, hey, you know what I'm saying? They did ask him to stop, and he didn't stop. But my thing was, when I did the video yesterday, was why was he even brought up there in that condition? And if you cared about him so much, why would you bring him up there like that? Period. Oh, he's a grown man. He's a grown man, but Imrek and him saying the nigga couldn't even stand up. And if he seen it that he couldn't stand up, y'all had to have seen how toe up he was. We all seen it. So I feel like whatever type of humiliation ritual that was going on, that shit backfired. And I hope this is the beginning of AB getting himself together, because niggas treating him like peons, whipping the purse out, giving the nigga money on camera like he a baser or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he a nobody. Telling them, and if you want to, you can meet niggas outside after the show, all this old type of stuff like that. Like, it was just so wrong on so many levels how he was did. And I understand the protect black women thing, because now niggas talking about, oh, y'all mad at him now, but when we don't protect, if y'all wanted to protect her, you shouldn't have had his disrespectful ass on there, because we all know AB disrespect the ladies. We all know that. We seen him go ham on Alicia Baumgartner and some other women in Boston, so we ain't gonna go there. So we know how he is. So imagine when he toe up, you bring him up there, and just because you asked him a bunch of times, he out his mind. I'm sure if he was sober, of course he would have comprehended a little better when he wouldn't have probably been doing all that, especially if you told him that. And then that's another thing, you cut out where you cut out where, you know, where we could get the full context of what was going on. All of that should have been aired. You know what I'm saying? So all of it just looked really shady and shiesty to me. I ain't gonna hold you. It did. It looked shady. It looked real funny style, how y'all say in New York. I felt that way yesterday, and that's why I asked my audience. I said, hey, y'all comment below. Let me know that I missed something, because I don't really feel like it was necessary for him to have been put out and to have been treated like that. You know, especially if y'all invited him up and y'all already knew he was toe up. You know what I'm saying? And my thing was, this man is going through a real rough time. Why do black men like to do this to other black men? But then you want these white folks to you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go there. You want the Chinaman, Arab man, you want everybody else to treat you right, but they see us treat each other like, but we ain't gonna go through all that. We ain't gonna do all that. The wisdom of the poor is despised. That's what the Bible says. And compared to these niggas, I'm 100% poor. So I know y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all would run me in the ground. I know. But right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I figured, and then you called the man a junkie. He's supposed to be like your brother. You talking about that just came out of frustration for knowing what he could do. I know what my kids could do. I know what my friends and my family could do, but I ain't gonna call them junkies. I ain't gonna call them stupid, dumb, and all that old type of stuff, even just because they ain't living up to my expectations of who I feel like they could be. You was wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Even putting yourself in that position to get this type of critique, because Camden came a long ways. You know what I'm saying? King Patty, that's King Patty right there, up under 50. He done came a long ways. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all comment below. Let me know what y'all think, man. Everything coming to a head now. You know what I'm saying? And people ain't feeling what Camron and them did to that man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you know somebody toe up, don't put them, and they supposed to be like your brother, and I know him for real. If you know him, why you brought him on? To embarrass himself like that and to make that girl uncomfortable. Now you made her man uncomfortable. It was just a whole domino effect. But y'all comment below and let me know what y'all think. Those are my thoughts. Peace.